Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cindy Jones and today I get to know me all over again.
Hey, Roshan!
Hey guys, welcome back. If you are new here, make sure you click that subscribe button because you do not want to miss any of my videos. In today's video though, I will be doing a Q&A, just basically questions that I found online that I think would be really cute, really fun to answer so that you guys could get to know me. When I just started YouTube about almost 5 years ago, I did put out one of these videos, but I ended up deleting it at some point. I don't even know when. And I just feel that since I'm back and I'm being consistent and I do plan to stick around, it is time for me to put out another one of these. I do have a lot of new people on here who don't know much about me, so yeah, I will be looking down because I'm looking at these questions on my laptop. So just a little FYI, and let's just jump right in. So the first question is, what's your name? And it's not rocket science. My name is Cindy Karen Jones, and I know in 2020 and early 2021 no one really wanted to be a Karen, but it is what it is. It is what it is. How old are you? I am 30 years old, and I know that this might be shocking to a lot of people because most people still think that I'm like 18 or 19. But if that means that I'm going to be looking like a Kenya Moore when I'm in my 50s, then so be it. I'll take 18 or 19, okay? What's your sign? So I'm a Pisces. I was born on February 22nd, 1991. Gonna be 31 soon. So yeah. What's your ethnicity? I am, well, here in Belize I classify myself as Creole, but I am half Hispanic and half black. My mom is Hispanic and my dad is black. So yeah, my mom's family originally came from Honduras, and my dad, well, I think his family they were here in Belize. That's what I think. Where are you from? Just mentioned it. I am from Belize, Central America. Your next travel destination. Cue clip.
La le de veillot, le bruiton la voiture ratée. Aïe, liron la le de veillot, le bruiton la voiture ratée. Aïe, liron la le de veillot, yo de nous à mon cali dans le pays, papa. Gagne nous goyame, abani sanduri tuni buganya. Roga no guyame, tuni no argumania. Oh, little la ya dina uba oh. Oh, little la ya dina uba oh. Oh, little la ya dina uba oh. Oh, little la ya dina uba oh.
That is where I live, but before you go being jealous and saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe you live there, it's so beautiful. I live so far away from the beach. I live all the way inland. All the way inland. So it's gonna take me a good 4.5, 5 hours to get to the nearest beach. So yeah, girl. How many siblings do you have? So I have 2 older sisters, and my older sisters have kids. So I'm an aunt to 3 nephews and 1 niece who I love very much. Are you close to your family? Yes, I am extremely close to my family. Happy to say that both parents are still alive and well, thankfully. Happy to say that both parents are still together and happily married for over 40 years. So goals. But yeah, very close to my family. What's your relationship status? What is my relationship status? Hopefully soon to be divorced. A lot of you guys who used to follow me probably knew that I did get married in 2016 and I filed for divorce in 2020. I put out a video about a month ago which I unlisted just because, like I said, hopefully soon to be divorced. I'm going through a legal process and I just didn't want, because we're getting closer to the end, I didn't want anything to like jeopardize that, anything to be used against me or whatever. So I unlisted that video, but yeah, I am in the process of getting a divorce. I did file for a divorce. Don't want to go too much into it, but it wasn't a happy, healthy relationship and I am so happy I'm out of that. Are you dating? I'm not dating, but I'm open to dating. But no, I'm not dating. Do you have kids? No, I do not. And I do want to have kids though. And if you guys are wondering how come I was married from 2016 to 2020 and didn't have any kids, I made it my business, like maximum effort to ensure that I did not get pregnant, to ensure that I did not bring a child into a situation that I felt was not conducive or wasn't going to be a happy home. But I definitely want to have a kid or a child. I don't know about plural. Ask me again, or I'll let you guys know after I have my first one, okay? Yeah. Job status. I work freelance. I am currently under contract with the National AIDS Commission here in Belize, so I guess you could kind of say I have a 9 to 5, but I have a ton of time on my hands because I do work from home and it's not every day that I have a lot to do. Oh, and my background is international relations and communications. So basically what I do is I do communications work, which involves speech writing, report writing, annual and quarterly reports, press releases, updating of websites, editing of videos, graphic design, all that. The next question is, what's your favorite food? Food is life, and I really can't just like narrow it down to just one thing. So first things first, sushi. Absolutely love sushi, particularly eel sushi, Cajun food, seafood boil. Chef's kiss. Love almost anything with rice. Enough said. And then pasta. Absolutely love pasta. Red sauce, white sauce, pesto, the whole shebang. The next question is, what is your favorite holiday? And I'd have to say that my favorite holiday is New Year's, because that just means we made it through another 364. It's 364, right? 365. It's 360. Child, it's 365. That means we just made it through another 365 days, and we should be patting ourselves on the back, on the shoulder, whatever, because hey, we made it through an entire year being alive and well and doing the damn thing, even if it's hard or easy, whatever. We did it, we made it. And moreover, the fact that we made it through an entire year means that we are now venturing into a new year, setting new resolutions, new goals, a new chance, a new opportunity. I just love the whole idea of new. Okay, what's your favorite sport? I'm not really into sports, so I don't think I have a favorite sport, and I'll just leave it right there. Do you drink? Yes, I do drink. I'm a social drinker and a non-social drinker, which means I drink in social and non-social settings, aka with friends by myself. Okay. No guys, but it's for real. I'm not a heavy drinker, but I do drink quite often. I try to get like a glass of wine at least 3-4 times a week. But yeah, nothing heavy. I've only really been like intoxicated probably once in my entire life. I'm not trying to get to that point. We're not doing that. It's not cute. But yeah, I do drink. What's your favorite drink? My favorite drink is probably, well, I love wine, like I just mentioned, and I also love margaritas, and I love beeritas, and I love micheladas, like Mexican drinks apparently. Yeah, Mexican drinks are my thing. The next question is, are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'd say that I'm a little bit of both, but if I had to choose just one, I'd say that I'm an introvert for sure. I like being alone. I like my alone time. I feel like I could be myself when I'm by myself, and I don't know. I don't necessarily. I enjoy social settings, but not for long periods of time. Okay, I hope that makes sense. The next question: are you religious? I'm not necessarily religious, but I do believe in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I classify myself as a Christian, and I do pray. I believe, like I said, in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So, yeah, um, that's that. If you can change anything about you, what would it be? And I know people are probably thinking that I would say, oh, I'd get a boob reduction or I'd get a nose job, because that's what we think when we see questions like these. But I don't want to really focus on the physicalities. So I'm going to say, if I can change anything about me, it would probably be that I wish that I was more vocal about things. I don't know if it's because I'm a Pisces. I don't know if it's because I'm more so introverted. I don't know if it's because of situations that I've been in before, but I don't like tension. I don't like situations that are hostile. I don't like confrontation. So I tend to not verbalize things even if I'm thinking them. I try to just keep things to myself, and I kind of don't like that, because a lot of the times I look back and I think I should have said something, or I should have been more open about the situation, but because of fear of confrontation, things getting too sticky, I just keep things to myself, and I wish that I had the courage to speak up a little bit more. So I would change that about myself. Next, who are your favorite artists? I have quite a lot of different artists that I listen to and genres that I like. So off the top of my head, Giveon, SZA, Cardi B, Drake, Khalid. But I also like, my Jamaican and Caribbean artists, Dexter Dapt, Shensia, Taurus Riley, Collie Buds. Yeah. The next question: do you speak any different languages? 对呀，我说一点中文。I speak like a little bit of Mandarin, because I studied in Taiwan. I did my bachelor's and my master's in Taiwan, so I lived in Taiwan for about five or 6 years. And yeah, I had to learn survival Mandarin so I could hold like the most basic of basic conversation, getting around, ordering food, buying something. Yep. And I can speak not really speak. I feel like my Mandarin is actually better than my Spanish, which is crazy because my mom is Hispanic and her Spanish is like A1. But yeah, I can understand more Spanish than I can speak. Yeah, and well, English and broken English, which we speak in Belize. So now that I'm on this topic, I want to, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but I have a few people on my YouTube channel who have even commented and said that, I'm being fake with my accent, or I am enunciating or stretching my words so much. But that, like, I need to pick and struggle. I did tell them I need to pick and struggle, because if I talk Creole, you don't understand me. And then when I talk proper English, you say I sound fake. Like, make up your mind. Make up your mind. Which one you know? You know understand me or no understand me? Anyways, I'm not faking my accent. In Belize, we talk broken English, and when I'm speaking proper English, yes, it seems like I'm stretching my words, but that's just because I want you guys to be able to I'm sorry for the background noises, but yes, I am stretching my words because I really want you guys to be able to understand what I'm saying. So if it sounds a little bit weird, I'm sorry, but I'm not faking anything. It's just what it is. The next question is, do you have any favorite YouTubers? I watch like different people on here on YouTube. Sometimes I just click on random videos, but in terms of YouTubers that I watch consistently, I'd say Jayla Majette, Chloe Yasmin, and Hey Paris. And I can't even put all these three people in one box because it just would not fit. They're completely different from each other, but I see a little bit of myself in each of them. Like when I look at Chloe Yasmin, I see the God-fearing, grounded person. Even though she's so young, I really like her vibe. I like, you know, the topics that she discusses. I like learning about her. And then we have Jayla Majette, who sometimes doesn't have things all together, but at the end of the day, that's my girl, and we are friends in my mind, and she is that bee. She's that bee. Okay. And then we have Hey Paris, who is just a sweetheart. She is, like, in my opinion, the realest YouTuber on this platform, and she is so funny, and I do have a funny side to me. So those are the three persons that I watch, and I love them. How tall are you? I am somewhere between 5'5" and 5'6", so I'm not necessarily short, but I'm not tall either. Do you have any best friends? I'd say yeah. I have about 3 best friends. I have 3 friends, period. What am I talking about? Maybe 4. Maybe 5. But yeah, in terms of best friends, like 3. And none of them live in Belize, so I'm pretty much like a loner here. One of my friends live in Taiwan. The next one lives in Atlanta. The next one lives in Miami. The next one lives in Texas. So maybe 4. Yeah. But like I said, I'm close to my family, so you know, I don't really miss friends that much. But you know, it is what it is. The next question is tea or coffee, and I can't choose because both tea and coffee are life, just like food. I didn't really love tea, but when I went to live in Asia, I got really into, you know, different types of teas, cold tea, hot tea, and I'm a fan now. I'm a fan. What are your life goals? Like everyone else, I feel like my life goal is to be successful, and I know that we have different versions of what successful means. But for me, being successful is just not having to worry about my next paycheck, not having to worry about bills because I know that the bills will be paid, being able to help out my parents if they ever need my help, even though my parents are pretty, I don't want to say well off, but they're doing pretty well for themselves, or they have done pretty well for themselves in life. But you know, you just never know what could happen, and I always would like to have the finances and the funds to help them if they would ever need my help. The next question is, do you have any bad habits? And I'd say that, like, just off the top of my head, I like to put leftover food in the refrigerator knowing I'm never gonna touch it, so my refrigerator is almost always full. And then next, where do people be finding the time to cover things back? Like when I use something, it just takes a lot out of me to be able to cover that back. Like I already uncovered it. Where am I gonna find the time to cover that thing back? Anyway, as a result, a lot of my stuff are missing covers, and sorry. The next question is, describe your fashion sense. And I would say that I don't really have a fashion sense. Before, I didn't care about fashion at all, but because I'm trying to have more of a presence on social media, I'm trying to, you know, buy more clothes and I don't know, get into the groove of what's in. But I would say that if I had to choose, like, and I didn't live in Belize where it's so hot all year long, I would most definitely just wear like velour track suits all the time and tennis shoes. Like comfy and simple is my fashion sense, but I'm trying to put myself out there and do more in terms of fashion. Next, are you a morning or a night person? I'm most definitely a night person. If 1 a.m. does not come, it's hard for me to go to sleep. And when it comes to morning time, if it's not 9 a.m., don't wake me up, please. The next question is, what TV show are you currently watching? So I just finished watching You, and no spoilers, but I was extremely hooked and loving season 1 and 2, and season 3 just had me like, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But I was watching you, and before that I watched Squid Games, which I loved. But let me not get into it because I'm gonna spoil it for some of y'all who have not watched it before. But Ji-hoon had one job. He didn't do it. Anyway. Next question. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Alright, so if I could live anywhere, drum roll please. Texas. I know. That is, I don't know, lackluster to a lot of people, but I love Texas. I don't know if it's because my sister, well, one of my sisters live there. I've been to Texas a lot and I absolutely love Texas. I've actually been to several different states. I've been to Oklahoma, Baltimore, Washington. I have been to New York. I've been to LA. I've been to Miami. I've been San Francisco. I've been all over, and there's just no place like Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. I love how spaced out everything is in Texas. I love that everything is so clean, or at least to me it's clean. I love that when it comes to housing and things like that, it's not overly expensive like other states. And I also think that, again, when it comes to, you know, way of life or whatever, or the amount of money you'd spend on household items and stuff, it's pretty affordable. So yeah, I'd like to live in Texas. Houston, to be specific. What's your shoe size? I am a size 8, 7.5, 8, it depends, but yeah. How much do you weigh? I weigh 120 pounds. I'm pretty skinny for my height. So the goal is to gain some weight, but it's been hard. The final question is, what's one thing you wish people knew about you? And I'm just gonna set my laptop aside to answer this question. One thing I wish people knew about me was that I'm a very genuine, kind-hearted, and real person. And the reason why I say this is because growing up and even now, I never had much friends, and that's because people never really welcomed me into their circles. People always treated me like in this cold manner, or talked negatively about me, things like that. And I don't get it, you know. I never understood why that was the case. And I don't want to sound cocky, but I've kind of just chalked it up to maybe people think I'm not real. Maybe people are intimidated by me. Maybe it's the way I carry myself with, like, even though it's not always me, like, I'm not always confident, I'm not always feeling my best, but the way I carry myself is like I am, you know? I am. So I don't know if it's that, but yeah, I just want people to know that I'm an open book. I am nice, I am friendly, I am someone you want to get to know, and that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of long, but I hope it helped you to, you know, just get a little insight into who I am as a person. And if you guys have additional questions, I would love to answer them. Please leave them in the comment section down below, or you could add me on Instagram, details in the description box below. Send me your questions. I'd love to do a similar video like this, answering your questions that you may have. I don't know, maybe I could do something a little bit different, like a get ready with me Q&A type thing, but I'd love to hear from you. Anyways, if you like this video, be sure to give it a great big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You do not want to miss my upcoming videos. I am here to stay. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!